icing tip.
Yeah.
If anyone is interested in cake decorating, when you make icing, especially if it's a really dark color like a purple or a red or like a dark blue, you want it to set in a cool, dark place before you ice your cake, and you ice those colors as close to last as you can, because when icing is exposed to air, it actually pulls the color out of the icing, like they fade.
Huh.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
So if I were icing purple cupcakes, you'd want to ice them, but make sure that the color has a time to set, so you let it set in a cool, dark place.
Huh.
And then ice.
Bunny's baking tips. Ba-ding. There would be a ba-ding there, but...
I probably have a bidding in my folder.
Awesome. Ta-da! Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wes vs. Dream Daddy. I'm joined today by Bunny. Say hello, Bunny.
Hi.
And it has been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. So the second date with Matt was super successful. Everything went great. I think we're doing well. We learned a lot about Matt.
It was a penis cactus.
There's a penis cactus?
That's all I can see.
Look at that. Yeah. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Amanda's been having a lot of problems lately. Like, we've been kind of... Yeah, right there. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. Oh. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Oh. Oh.
Oh, no, Amanda. She looks so sad.
In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Oh, come on. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. I mean, we could just leave her alone, or should we...
We need to ask how she is. I mean, just to make sure.
I mean, did something happen? No! Nothing happened. Go away.
Alright, I guess we'll go.
Maybe we should. I mean, we don't want to pry, right? I mean, you want to know, but...
I want a third option, but...
I do too. Should we try one more?
Yeah, one more.
Amanda, get out! Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. I mean, just leaving her alone seemed kinda... I don't know. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer.
Wearing the same outfit as yesterday, might I?
And the day before, and the day before that, and the day before. Does this girl own any other clothes? We're terrible parents.
Yeah, I feel awful. Oh, she's got a little fried egg button. I just realized that.
Because it's all about the eggs, baby.
Yeah, egg family.
Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle in a toaster, slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up, takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking.
Ew.
I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things can go back to normal soon. This would hurt. I have a daughter. She's only 8 months. But I am so enamored with this kid that, I mean, when she gets older and she gets mad, and it's not if, it's when, she will get mad at me at some point. I can't even
When
imagine.
you take things. She gets mad at you now.
She gets mad at me now and it kills me. I mean, what am I going to do when she can form conscious thoughts and, like, intelligent wordings? I mean, it's going to be the worst. And I guess my job as a dad is to try to brace myself for that when it happens. It's ugh. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. I'm in it. I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was.
Who took the picture?
That's a good question. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying.
I like to imagine maybe it's like selfie style. So
Yeah.
you're just like looking back and then it's just her just like falling, like in mid fall off her bike, like screaming.
And you have a big smile on your face.
You're flashing like a gang sign or something because you're a dumbass.
As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like
our baby.
It does kind of, doesn't
Yeah.
it? You take something from her, she just screams at you. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. Ooh! Food cures everything. I hear Amanda walk in the door.
Except obesity. You're welcome.
Instead of heading for the kitchen, like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. I'm not touching that. I'm gonna touch it. I'm just gonna leave it alone. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come down here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, so just whatever it is. And you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand.
Thanks.
I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. Oh. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over. And sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%.
With 3 candles.
This is beautiful. It's strawberry.
I love strawberry.
Amanda gives me a big ol' hug.
Maybe not strawberry cake, though.
Yeah. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing, I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart.
What kind of chart?
A pie chart? A cake chart? I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So you know Emma R. is going to that fancy school in California, right? Emma R., the one who puked and no, that was her. The best friend.
The other one.
The other one.
Yeah,
because there's 2. Yeah. I guess you're not technically wrong. It's good to have fallbacks like that one. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. And I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes. Oh. Yikes for a couple of reasons. 1, that's messed up. 2, holy crap, that is a lot of exposition. So, another important piece of information is... Ugh, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah. And, that's a thing.
Aww.
What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you! I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R., and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were all out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Yeah.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R just like glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... Did she...
No, she's gossipy.
I know!
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Just guess gossip, it's fine.
Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now.
Yeah, it's you now.
But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left. Without nachos, I might add, which only further contributed to the shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text dump to the group chat asking them why they'd been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and... Sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did Emma R say?
Yeah.
I know what's going on. What did she say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my.
I think this is going to be the whole episode.
It's just a long text. Jesus.
I was feeling really bad for Amanda at first, and I still do. I feel terrible. But this is just too real.
Yeah.
Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. That is not what I thought we were talking about when I said I cannot believe that.
No.
I thought we were...
I thought we were agreeing by not agreeing.
Yeah.
Oh.
They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's been a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on.
That bitch. She left her on read.
And then, wait, left me on read. What is that? Bunny, go ahead and contribute before we read the message, please.
I only know this because I think I read it on like Failbook or something, because someone else was like, all right, I must be 1,000,000 years old. What does this mean? So I looked it up. And being left on read means that someone has read your iPhone message and then they don't respond.
Oh, that is shitty.
Yeah. Like, they like, you know, because on your iPhone message, unless you're smart and turn it off, it will say delivered and then read. And then...
You can turn that off?
Yeah, you can turn that off.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah. You don't have an iPhone, so it doesn't matter.
No, am I old? Am I out of it? Am I out of the loop?
Well, I'm 25 and I didn't know that, so, you know, this is just beyond me, dude. I only know that because of a video. Or, not a video, but I think Urban Dictionary told me this.
And then Amanda pretty much repeats it. Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Hang on a minute. Excuse me, sorry. There's a lot of reading. I have to burp.
Man, that's not what I thought. I want to go back and change our answer.
I kind of do too.
That's not fair.
Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to MP about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is all like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff.
Yes.
The bottom line is that everybody dropped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends.
But you know what's really cool? You're going to go to college, and it doesn't matter.
Because nobody knows you there unless you go to the same college as other people.
Well, no, she didn't get accepted to the same college as MR.
You're right. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Mom died. Can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah.
That's fine.
Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Yes, you there, the bunny, raising her hand.
Alright, I can totally answer this. The babysitter boards have a saying,
Lord.
about whenever you cut toxic people out of your life, you can mourn the relationships that you thought you had, and you can mourn the people like that you're going to miss, or at least who you thought they were. But when people show you who they are, you should believe them because they're honest with you. And whenever these people are being shit, they're not just doing it to you because you're not good enough. They're just doing it because that's who they are. They're hateful shits. So just, cut them out and move on because there are better people out there who will like you, and you don't even have to do anything special or impress them. They will just like you because they're good people, and you're a good person.
We're good people. We'll like you.
We like everyone.
Legit.
Except people who text on their phone.
Yeah.
And people who bring, like, a cart full of items to the self-checkout.
Yeah.
Don't do that. We don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip.
Aww.
Wow.
Poor Amanda.
I know. It's pretty dumb.
It's not dumb.
It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings.
That's right.
100% this. I don't fucking care how stupid someone tells you something is that you're upset about, right? When did this become like a self-help channel? But I'm being legit.
I know. I hope we're helping people.
I am being, like, legit, though. Like, I mean, because we've all been through it. I've been through it. Bunny's been through it. You've been through it. If you ever feel like something is really bothering you and other people are like, oh, that's stupid, fuck that shit. It's real to you. And if it's real to you, it's important. It doesn't matter how first world problem-y it may sound. If it's real to you, then it's a problem. And you should do whatever it is you got to do to get over it. Talk to somebody, find someone you do understand, or that knows.
Or find someone who doesn't really understand or know you. That's what therapists are for.
Yeah, I mean, you can... Just don't. Just right there. Your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings.
You don't have to validate your feelings because you still feel them.
Yeah. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been unless you're a robot who's approximating human feelings, then your feelings are real.
Well, if you're a robot who's approximating them, I think they're still technically real, aren't they?
Does this shell have a ghost?
Oh, jeez. All right.
Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. Mm-hmm. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. High school sucks.
Yeah, right. No, real friends don't do that to you.
No, not all friendships last forever.
That's true, too. All of these things are true, but I think we should go with real friends don't betray you.
When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful relationships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. This is getting too real for me, actually. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend.
Drop the rope.
Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table.
That was a good dad speech.
That was a good dad speech. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yeah? Thank you.
Aww.
You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, you didn't hear it because you don't have your headphones in, but she actually just says the line.
Aww.
I didn't know.
My feels, though.
It hurts. Man, that was pretty much the entire episode.
Well, I don't want to go on a date now.
No, I don't. God, sorry guys, but that's just where we're gonna have to cut
I
it.
just want to sit home and hug my child.
Oh, man. Next episode, I think we're gonna polish it up with Matt, man.
Yeah.
3 hearts, I'm assuming that's 3 dates, and that'll be it. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope this episode was a little weird,
It was a little deep and heavy.
but
I wasn't expecting it.
But I think I speak for Bunny as well, we meant every word of what we said. You guys are awesome. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And if you need to get something out and off your chest, do it. You could talk to anybody. If they're going to listen, they'll listen. If they understand, they understand. And just like they said, real friends will pay attention to what you have to say. It doesn't matter how silly it is, how silly you think it is, or how silly anyone else thinks it is. If it's important to you, it's a thing. So, just remember, you're awesome. And Bunny, you got anything to add?
We love you.
We do. You know what? Yeah. We do. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode, which will hopefully be a little bit more lighthearted.
Yeah, hopefully. This is horrible. I feel like I need to go have a cry now.
Oh, right? Jeez.
Talk about my feelings.
So once again, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, you're awesome.